Evening folks, welcome to another one of my What's He Listening To This Weekend videos. Now this one is slightly different this week because I've been sitting on this one for a while. I've got to be honest, should have done this quite a while ago, but I am actually going to be listening to these this weekend again, but it won't be the first time. So it's a little bit of a fake because I've already listened to them, but you haven't seen them and I think you're going to like some of them. It's also a precursor to a new way we're going to do stuff in that what people have been saying to me, you got some weird stuff mixed up in your collection. So what I want to do is I'm going to start doing these little videos a letter at a time, but not a whole letter at once. I'm going to go through the A's, but it might take 2 or 3 videos because I reckon 10 minutes of me and you've had enough. So we don't want to make a great big rambling 30-minute thing. So anyway, let's get straight into what we've got this weekend. Now, it's a bit special, this. A lot of you watching this will be friends with a lot of the people that I am. Big Deep Purple collectors. Now, one of the biggest Deep Purple collectors in the world is a chap by the name of Steve McGrath. Now, he messaged me not long ago and said, I've got too many copies of loads of stuff. I've got to start getting rid of some of it. Have I got anything that you haven't got that you want? So, I think, blimey, he's bound to have loads. So, well, first thing I do is think, am I going to rob a post office to be able to afford all this? But no, he's a good bloke, Steve, and he's not charged me anywhere near what he should have done. Anyway, he's still got some other stuff that he's happy to get rid of. So if you know him, send him a message because he's got some great stuff. Anyway, let's have a look at what came in the box a couple of weeks ago. And you might be able to see them. Well, I was quite excited about it. First up, Deep Purple, yep. They're all Deep Purple, of course, these. Just like the Rabbits, this. Now, this is from 1969. It's Gillan and Glover, when they're not long joined a band. It's at Montreal Casino. It's spread over 2 records. It's available on CD, but this is wonderful because look at this. This is limited edition of 150. There are only 150 of these in the world. This is number 79. What else is so special about it? Well, let's have a look inside and you can see. What's he got on it first of all? There you go. Have a look at the track listing. What about that? I mean, that is just wonderful, isn't it? Speed King, Charlie Time and Ring That Neck. 22.5 minute version of Ring That Neck. But when you open the vinyl up, what do you get? Well, you get this. Look at that. Glorious, beautiful blue colour, and the sound quality on this is brilliant. I've got this on CD, came out on the Sonic Zoom stuff I think years ago. Sound quality is better than it is on the CD because it's on a record. It all sounds better on record. Don't believe all those people who tell you it doesn't. Barry McCracken, you know I'm talking to you. Anyway, that's the first one. Now we'll go on to the second one. Now the second one is actually the second part of this same gig. For some reason they put it out in 2 different bits. Don't know why, but that's what they did. And here it is. Live in Montreal Casino. Track listing on this is the rest of the gig. Kentucky Woman, not many versions of that around with Ian Gillan singing it. Paint It Black, just the drum solo, no singing involved in that. And then Mandrake Root, that goes on for 22.5 minutes. Brilliant. Another nice cover. What do we get when we look inside of this one? Well, this one is number 143 of 150. Only 150 of these in the world. Steve McGrath's probably got 10 of them. This time, oh yes, look at that. It's a wonderful green colour. What about that then? And it sounds wonderful. It sounds better than the CD. That's what you've got to keep saying with these things. When these things were recorded, they were recorded with vinyl in mind. And that's why all these old 70s, especially the bootlegs, sound better when they're on vinyl. So, moving swiftly along, he says, because he hasn't learned how to edit these yet. Let's see what we get next. Well, we're going to jump on a couple of years now. Now this is a gig that I've had on CD for some time. And it's so good that when Steve said he got it on vinyl and he got one spare, I thought, I'm having that, mate. There you go. Live in Germany, Oldenburg, 7th of April, 1971. What do we get? We get the sound check. And we get Speed King, Strange Kind of Woman, Child in Time, which is always brilliant and always different. And Into the Fire. This one hasn't got any numbers on it to say how many there are, but I've not seen many about, especially when you look inside. And this time, what do you get? Well, it's always safe. This is where I need an assistant. What about that then? A lovely canary yellow. Brilliant. And it sounds wonderful. Like I say, and this is another one. I've got the bootleg on CD. Doesn't sound anywhere near as good on CD as it does on the record. Wonderful stuff. I'm not finished yet, although I nearly fell over then. Anyway, let's get this one back in its packet. You see, we're all professionals here. Anyway, we're jumping on now. We're jumping on, only 2 more to go. We're jumping on now to 1973. You can see I'm going to be up late this weekend. 1973, so it's the year after Made in Japan and all the other live stuff that came out from that year. Pretty much the same set though, so they didn't change a lot. All they did was bring in Mary Long, which is on this. Berlin Sportpalast in Germany, 16th of January, 1973. What do we got? We got Highway Star. We got Smoke on the Water. We got Strange Kind of Woman. We got Mary Long, and then we got the keyboard solo and the mule. So we're missing Space Trucking and the encores, really. But that's not the end of the world. Again, no number on this one, but oh, you just know it's not going to be an ordinary black vinyl, don't you? And the Deep Purple go blue this time. Look at that on GDR Records, good bootleg label, really nice stuff. And again, sound quality on this is great, and it's really good to have a live version of Mary Long because there's not that many of them knocking about, and this one is great. Now, you may have noticed I've done these in chronological order, so I'm a bit of an anorak, file everything in alphabetical order, chronological order, and all that sort of stuff. But also, doing it in chronological order has let me keep the best till last, so you won't see what's going up next. As I said, I need an assistant. I need to start doing this a bit quicker. What have we got then? We've got this. Oh my word. You wait till you see this. Made in Boston. Right? So this was 1973 again. The 24th of May. So in 3 days' time, it'll be having its anniversary. Look at the back. Now, for some reason, they've put side 2 on side 1. It says here, look, you can see that Smoke on the Water starts off the record, and then Strange Kind of Woman. Then side B is Highway Star and Child in Time. It isn't that way round, really. Highway Star is still the first track, but you can obviously tell the people that bootlegged it couldn't quite figure that out, because at the beginning of the recording part of Smoke on the Water, which in reality was the second track live, really it was Highway Star, Smoke on the Water, and then Child in Time. Ian Gillan says hello, and they seem to think that's the beginning, but they've already played a track. Anyway, so this is 99 out of 500. Brilliant cover, this. Seen the front, you've seen the back. There's the middle. I mean, look at that, lovely. Really nice cover, as you can see, with that famous backwards photo that was on posters on bedroom walls all over the place. And a nice bit of blurb for those who don't know anything. I don't know all the history the way some other people do. And then the record itself, well, of course, now you look at it, now you know where it's come from, don't you? It's a genuine swinging pig disc. So these have got these nice swinging pig inners, and they're really, really good quality, these. And look at this beautiful green. There you go. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful, fantastic little collection of bootlegs, which Stephen McGrath very kindly let me take off his hands, knowing that he's still got another copy himself, of course, so we wouldn't want to think we were depriving him. But there you go. These are brilliant, and these are now happily a part of the Deep Purple collection in Leedham Towers. Now, a lot of people think, oh, a bit of a purple nut, I've got loads. I know loads of people who've got 10 times more than me. There's a bloke who's going to watch this called Rasmus, who's got about 3 million copies of not Made in Japan, Machine Head, which he collects. He's got hundreds of them. So I'm not quite that bad, but it's getting there. So what we're going to do over the next few months, we'll go through all the stuff. When we get to the purple stuff, we'll go through all that as well. But most of you purple aficionados will know all the stuff and probably got most of it already. But one or two of you maybe not quite as madly into it as others. Maybe it won't. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little look at some of the goodies that Stephen McGrath sent me. And if you are in the Here Be Friends group, or you're a friend of mine and you want his contact details, get hold of him, because he's got loads of this sort of stuff that he needs to get rid of. I think his wife told him he's got to clear out. So there's still stuff available, and it's not ridiculously priced. It's probably half the price of what it should be, probably even less than that. So there you go. That's what I'll be doing this weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Cheers. This isn't water, don't worry. See you all next time.